What I'm about to tell you in this video has changed my life completely. When I was in 2020, I started exploring these options, and right now in 2022, I live in my own house, I work from my house, and I make 10 times more than the highest package in my own college. Hi everyone, I'm Ishan Sharma, and in this video, I want to share with you 5 ways in which you can make money on the internet. I wish I knew about all of these things. I am making this video so that you will have that unfair advantage that will help you make more and work from home at the same time. अगर आप एक college student हो and you want to make some money to pay your college fees, या फिर अगर आप एक school student हो and you want to make some income so that you can buy the things that you love, या फिर अगर आप एक college graduate हो but आपको job ढूंढने में परेशानी हो रही है, then this video is going to be the answer. It is going to be the one thing that you need to watch if you want to start making money on the internet. I'll not only talk about what these things are, I'll also talk about how can you learn these skills. I'll give you a bunch of free resources through which you can build projects at the same time. And at the end of the video, we will also talk about how to get opportunities in all of these 5 different fields. So this is going to be an action-packed video. Make sure that you watch till the very end. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. ये सारी चीजें आप कर सकते हो अगर आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हो राइट नाउ. आपके पास कोई फोन होगा, आपके पास इंटरनेट होगा, आपके पास कोई लैपटॉप होगा, and that is all that you need if you want to get started in any of these fields, and you can make decent money doing all of them. Let's start with the first one. This is going to be working as a virtual assistant. You know, in various different industries, you will always find people who are at a particular level in their career and they want to now outsource things. I myself have hired a virtual assistant. It's more like a manager who works with me and helps me to complete all of my tasks. At MarketUp, we have hired multiple client managers. So these are roles in which you need to have some general skills, some basic skills. If you can learn, you can get this job very easily. Number one, if you know how to speak very well with people. ये बहुत important है. Whenever you're working as a virtual assistant, a big part of your work would be to be on call, talk to clients, talk to people in general, and so you need to be great at communicating yourself. Here, number one. Number two, you need to know how to schedule things in a calendar for someone, right? So all the people who are running businesses and all, they need someone who can schedule things for them, who can schedule all of their meetings so that they can see exactly आज मेरे पास 4 मीटिंग है और मुझे एक यहाँ जगह पे जाना है. So they know exactly what to plan for in the day. And number 3, you should know how to effectively email people. मैंने इस पे सेपरेट वीडियो बनाई है on my own channel about how to cold email someone. उसको जाके देख लो. You will get a lot of value from that video. And from that, you should also know how to design particular posters. बेसिक डिजाइनिंग आनी चाहिए और बेसिक वीडियो एडिटिंग के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. So these are a few skills that you need to learn if you want to become a virtual assistant. The next part is to find a client for yourself. Now this is a very important question a lot of you might be having. बहुत सारे लोगों के पास स्किल होती है, लोगों को कम्युनिकेट करना भी आता है, but they are not able to sell themselves to the client, या फिर वो क्लाइंट के पास पहुंच ही नहीं पाते. To find a client, find an industry that you want to cater to. Let's just say that you're interested in real estate, or you are interested in working with YouTube creators, or you are interested in working with founders of D2C businesses, whatever the case may be. Find out that industry and then try to email all of these people who are working over here in this industry. Let's just say that you love to work with YouTube creators. Go to any YouTube channel, find out their email in the about section, and then go ahead, send them a simple email in which you talk about how can you be valuable to that person and how can working with you save them time, right? Just be very clear and talk about what experiences you've had. Also, you can send a simple video cold email as well, in which there's a video attached so that they can go through the video and they can understand you much better. So that's going to be another thing that you can do. It shows that you've put in some effort and they will definitely value that over other people who are just sending some text. Also make it contextual and talk about what problems this creator is facing and how can you help them with the same. You might be wondering how much can you actually make as a virtual assistant. It depends on who is the person who's paying you, but it's very easy for you to make about 20,000 to 50,000 rupees as a virtual assistant working in India. Depends on who you are working for, right? Like the virtual assistant who's working for maybe like founders of multi-million-dollar startups, they might be making a lot more than someone who is having a traditional business. So it varies, as I've talked about before. The next way to make money is as a graphic designer. Particularly, I'm talking about creating social media posts and creating thumbnails. This is a new field where creators can pay you a lot more if you are skilled in understanding the psychology of a user who is using a particular social media app, be it YouTube or Instagram or any other. And you also know how to create minimalistic designs that look great according to the branding of that person, right? There are two elements, psychology and branding, and basic design rules that you need to follow. Things like negative space, font usage, font style, font family, all of these you need to understand, and then you can try to deliver and create great designs for the end consumer. Now, I will put in a lot of links that you can use in the description through which you can learn about graphic design. बहुत सारे YouTube channels हैं, बहुत सारे courses हैं. You need to look at a certain tools that you can master, be it Photoshop. You can also start out very easily with the help of Canva. Canva is a very simple to use tool that will help you create beautiful designs without you having a lot of in-depth knowledge about every particular tool. It's a lot easier to use than Photoshop, so you can have a look at that if you are interested. So that's what I would say. How much can you make over here? It depends on how many thumbnails you're making, on how many carousels you're creating. Generally, you can make anywhere from 300 to 1000 rupees per thumbnail that you create. And it also depends on the creator, right? So if you go ahead to someone who doesn't have much, who isn't making much money from YouTube itself, then they won't be paying you much as well. But if you reach out to the top creators, they can pay you a lot more. Why? Because a thumbnail is one of the most important aspects of a video. And if you can master that thumbnail, that will help them to make twice, thrice, or even 5 times more views on their video, right? So that's why it's very much valuable to them, and they will pay you a lot more if you can show them the results. If you can help them make 4 times more money from the same video, then they can definitely pay you a lot more as well. Now, depending on all the work that you will do, you can make anywhere between 30,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees, or even more if you're working with bigger creators, or if you have more deliverables for every single client that you're working with. Also, you can work with multiple clients. You can have certain templates that you can use that will help you save time when you are creating posts for other clients as well. This is another hack that I have talked about in a separate video, in which we talked about how to use Canva templates for your advantage, both for selling them and for also reducing the effort that you have to put in whenever you're creating these carousels. So you can have a look at that as well if you are interested. Make sure that you hit the like button as well if you're getting something out of this video, and share this video with a friend of yours. That would be amazing. The next way to make money is going to be with the help of video editing. Now, video editing is one of the most trendiest skills that you can learn right now, and it will give you massive advantage when you are working with creators, when you're working with media houses, when you're working with OTT platforms. There's so much content that's been created around the country that you can find work very easily. What you do need if you want to become a high paid video editor is your ability to deliver a story, not just a nice video edit, but a story that actually communicates a message to the end consumer. That's what you need. And if you can deliver that with your video, then you can charge a lot higher, right? So in the case of video editing, you can use tools like DaVinci Resolve, which is completely free. You can use it on both Windows as well as Mac. You can also use certain tools like VN Editor. It's a tool that you can download on your iPhone as well as on your phone, and you can start editing reels for creators. There's a lot of reels coming out from every single creator, and if you know how to edit reels, then they can pay you for that as well. I had the previous reel editor used to charge me about 500 to 700 rupees for every reel edit, just a simple 30, 40, 50 second video, and he was charging me that much. So I used to give him like 30, 40 of these reels to edit, and he was making good amount of money at the end of the month. You can make the calculations. So he was making roughly 30,000 rupees from that itself. But as your experience increases, as your portfolio develops, then you would be able to charge a lot more, and you can work with bigger clients as well. How do you create a portfolio when you have 0 clients? You can just record a video of yourself just talking about something, or you can just get some footage from the internet and you can try to edit that. That can also be a great way for you to create a portfolio. But once you have a portfolio, then you can share this portfolio with other people and you can show them that, okay, these are the 4-5 videos that are the best edits from my side, and I can work, I can learn as well, right? All of these ways to make money will help you even more if you have the learner mindset, that you are learning and you are getting better as time goes on. As you are working on more videos, you are able to become better. You are able to apply something new to every single video edit. That is really important, that you should master. Again, with the help of video editing, you can make anywhere between 30,000 rupees to 1 lakh as well. It's a great way for you to make income, and it only requires you to have a simple laptop. You can also use VN Video Editor, you can use DaVinci Resolve, or you can also get cracks of some softwares if that's what you want to do. I would not recommend that, but that's up to you and your imagination. That's the third way to make money. The fourth one is going to be with the help of web development. Now, a lot of companies, businesses in general, want to create a website of their own, and that's why they are trying to hire developers who can do the same for them. Now you can reach out to these companies who are available on LinkedIn and you can try to pitch to them. How do you pitch? You can send a simple cold email saying that, hey, I have tried to see your website and I think it can become better. Here are a few websites that I have created myself and I can create a website for you as well, provided that we can work together in the foreseeable future. You do that. You can do the same thing for video editing. If you want to get a client for video editing, you can reach out to them on LinkedIn, you can reach out to them on cold email, you can reach out to them on Twitter DM, on Instagram DM. You know, the ways are pretty much the same. You are trying to reach out to someone, and never be afraid. Never be depressed or never be sad that someone is not replying to your messages. Just send out at least 10, 30, 40 messages every single day to different people and try to see if they are actually interested in working with you. And you will definitely find someone who would find value in your work if you are skilled in video editing or graphic design or working as a web developer, as I've mentioned, right? So you need to learn about either WordPress, or you can learn to build websites yourself with the help of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you can use templates that will make your life a lot easier. You can also use CSS frameworks, and that is going to be a great way to build websites a lot quickly for the clients that you have, right? You can take various courses. I have listed some below as well. Many of them are free, some of them are paid as well, so I'll just put all the links in the description. Your portfolio can have clones of popular websites like Netflix, like Microsoft, like Apple. Try to recreate all of these websites, add your own twist into it. It can also have websites of just random businesses that you might think about. Just create a simple website for them and show that this is your capability and this is how much time it took you to build it, right? There will be revisions, of course, that you need to be aware about. How much can you make from this? It depends on the client, but you can easily charge anywhere between 15,000 rupees per website to as much as 3-4 lakhs, 10 lakhs rupees as well, depending on what client you have and what is the complexity of the website that you're trying to create for them. Make sure that you always try to be as genuine as possible. Never try to fake the skill that you have, and just try to deliver your best whenever you're in front of a client. And always think about how can you give value to the client as much as possible when you are just getting started. Don't be worrying about how much money will you make at the end. That will come as a side result. The next way to make money is as a teacher. You can take live classes. You can also solve doubts for people on the internet. There are various apps that will help you to do this. And first of all, if you are in college or if you have graduated, then you have been through certain subjects and you can then try to teach that to students who are maybe in school or who are in college. You can take tuitions of people who are around your neighborhood, and you can easily charge the students, let's just say 2,000, 3,000 rupees per month. You can teach them a subject, and let's just say you have 10 students and you can easily make 30,000 rupees per month from this one side hustle and don't have to put in as much time as well. So a great way to make money if you have learned a particular topic, a subject that you have mastered, and you now want to teach it to other people and you love talking about that topic. You can also solve doubts of people on the internet. So there are a bunch of different websites. I'll link all of them below, with which you will be getting a doubt from a student. You can solve that doubt and the company will pay you for the doubt that you have solved or the questions that you've answered for that student. So this is a great way. Again, if you want to make money, you can just solve doubts for people who are around the world, and you can make some extra income doing so. So these were the 5 ways in which you can make money on the internet. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video with a bunch of your friends. If you have any questions about any of these, let me know below in the comments. I'll put a variety of different resources in the description that you can take a look at, and you can become better at each of these skills that I've mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you're still watching, in the comment section, write down I watched till the very end. Go execute, and I wish you all the very best. I will see you all in the next video. You can tag me on social at Ishan Sharma 790. I'll see you again.